my first love, like my first man that I ever encountered with, did everything with, was supposed to be my husband, but I was the one that messed it up. Now, God revealed this to me right after I got saved, and He revealed this to me in a dream.
Was a baby back there?
Yep. Melissa.
I haven't talked to my first love in like
Holy humanity.
This has probably been over 7 years,
Damn.
going on 8 years since I last talked to him. Now when I was with him, I was with him for about 7 years, and he was like my childhood boyfriend. And I got with him when I was 13. Yes, I was young. And then we broke up at 18. And then we reconnected when I was 21, and we stopped talking it when I was 22. And when I was 22, he was trying to marry me, and I didn't want to get married. I got scared. And just a little background with
What?
me and him, he got saved within the middle of our relationship. He found God in the middle of our relationship, and he used to tell me about what the information and the new knowledge that he was getting, and at the time I didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, you
What
want
my
to
focus
fight.
was-
Hey, he was like, man. he wanted a party. Hey, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. You gonna party with me or not? You gonna party with me or not? She's
wanted
like, I wasn't having it. I'm having my fun right now. Me and my friends.
to party. I wanted to be with my friends.
Damn.
And then at that time, like, it was like a tug of war with me and him. Like, he was fighting for me, but I was like trying to go astray, kinda. And
Yeah, I know you wanted to go bite the apple. I know.
The forbidden fruit.
Yeah, he was showing right now.
we reconnected when I was
He's
21,
influenced.
22. We were going to church together, and then we were supposed to come up with like a courtingship with the elder, and I ended up bailing. And then
And I
right
wish I had
after
the
that,
soundtracks right now, bro.
I had a baby. And at that time, like, I just thought that he was just boring and he didn't want to do nothing.
See?
He
Oh.
only wanted to go to church.
See?
He didn't want
This is
to
the part.
go out.
This is the part. Other people have been saying that usually these girls meet the people they're supposed to marry at a young age. They be meeting these guys at the right. I would say it's at the right time, bro. I don't get. And man, people say wrong time, right time, but they be meeting about critical points of their life. They show them this is the person you gotta be with, and it ends up they just bail out. They want to be part of it, be like everybody else. They end up being in a situation like this.
They want to follow the crowd. Well, hey, they get the karma they deserve.
Go out or travel or do anything that I wanted to do at my young tender mind, at my young tender age. And
Young tender body too.
But it's like, look, so what's
Really?
you want to do all this, but at the end of the day, like, look, you got a kid in the back. Now you stuck now.
Forgive me, please.
Like you stuck. Yeah, you did all that. Now you can't do it no more unless you're gonna be an irresponsible mother and be out and leave your baby at the house with strangers or by itself.
regret it because I'm 28 now, and like
28.
the
like us.
problems that we were
Well,
having
me.
were
You right now.
problems that I had with other men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was the first man.
This man she was dealing with was trash
prayed
after
for
him.
me, that ever like talk about God. Like, he was the first and only man that like wanted God to be in the center of our relationship, and that was really a blessing. But I took it for granted, and I thought,
Yeah, but okay. So okay. When these chicks come online and talk about this kind of stuff, what's the point? Are you like, is this like diary of my regrets or something? Like what? Like, is this like a message for like people to like? What are you trying to like teach the other girls? Don't do what I did. Like, don't do drugs, kids. Don't party too much, kids. Like, I really want to understand why they come out with these stories. Like, what are you trying to teach us something, or are you just hoping that you'll get affirmation that, girl, you'll be fine. You'll meet another one. Like, what are you?
Nah, that man right there, that's not somebody you meet every day.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not somebody.
To me, it's kind of like, yeah, I messed up. So what? It's like a why y'all come out and like, I mean, like, if you're trying to teach somebody, if she like started it off with that, I'd be like, that makes sense. But
Then better out.
the title itself is just
Out here, me being too selfish and too worldly.
Yeah, worldly. That's a good. That's
And
a
of course,
good
I had a baby with another man or whatever. Not
oh, the humanity. Yo. Don't I have the soundtrack right now? Yo, what?
But-
End the conversation, bro. Clip. Hitting the clip.
I just regret it, and like the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I was watching a video about Tia and Tamira. Well, the famous twins. Tamira,
yeah. The congratulations. Graduation from marriage.
Divorced her husband.
Taking L.
And it just seemed like she's spiraling, and she regret her decision, and that's like reminds me of me. Like, I regret my decision. And I know that I'm making this video also is because I know that there's women out there that be like, oh, I want a man that's going to do this, that, and the third, that's going to pay for this and pay for that. Don't you want a man that's going to pray for you? Like, you should want a man that wants to pray for you, that know God, that want God to be in the center, that want to marry you without a doubt. And, like, a lot of us got it messed up, and it's really
but you didn't take your own advice, so what about it?
I mean, she's assuming that
go
aspect of
straight
making
from
a
him 'cause he
mistake,
knew that-
but like I said, she was worldly though.
Using it as a teaching.
Yeah.
That was
Using
said by
herself
God,
as the
like,
teaching
he was
point.
supposed to be my husband, and I didn't have to go from man to man to find him. It was just like right there, like God sent him first, and he had to. The enemy got in my mind, and of course outside people was like, "Oh, you're not gonna end up being with him."
We know, Eve. We know.
You need to explore. You need to find out.
We know, Eve. We
If
know.
that's really what you want. And I'm here to tell you, if you have a God-fearing man, a man that's going to pray for you when things is hard, you got a good man. Regardless of the situation, if you want a man with a bigger bag, help him get a bigger bag. Like, it's really nobody out here, for real, that's like that. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just coming on here to say, if don't leave your man for 10% of what he don't got. It's not worth it. You don't want to be like me, like feeling like you missed the opportunity. And I don't know if he might come across this video, but I'm sorry.
At least she's willing to say it. Some women, they'll do this type of stuff and think, oh, you should just want me back. I shouldn't have to apologize. You want this coochie.
Yeah.
Forgive me already.
She's like, man, I got
At least she's sorry.
I got dumped with these kids. These dudes are nowhere to be found.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry don't fix too much, but it's good to at least hear it. But her laughing about it is just kind of like, I know I played you. I know I played you, but can we like humor about it?
Like, you feel ashamed, awkward type of lives. Like, damn, I fucked up.
I guess.
I didn't know no better. I was worldly. I was of this world. I loved this world too much at one point in my life. And I changed. Like, I realized he who loves the world don't love God, period. So, like, don't leave your husband for a situationship or a boyfriend. It's not worth it.
Hell. I will give an applause if I had one for that statement. But at the same time, like I said, it's good that they come out with these stories either way, because serves the internet.
Hopefully somebody learns out there.
But for the most part, I like her honesty. She was like, upfront about everything and accepted her part in the decision that was made. And understanding that, she realized she did mess up. And a lot of people have a lot of pride. They don't want to admit that they're the ones that are the cause of their own circumstances sometimes. Like, you're the center of the problem. Like, you're the reason why things are not going the way they're supposed to be going. And then you have to do some self-reflection. Instead of asking, why are you there? Think about, what can I do to maneuver and make the situation better? But, it's pretty sad, man. I feel bad for the dude because I felt like I take that back. I don't really feel bad for him in a sense, because why did you keep trying with her? She broke up with you when y'all reached 18, then y'all reconnected back a year later, some years later. Then she doubled down on the atrocities and then left you in the dust, and then now has 2 kids. Like, it's just like
two? She got 1.
I thought she said she had 2.
Oh well.
I could have sworn she said she had 2. But with that being said, it's just like I don't feel bad for dudes like that, because it's just like, you guys be so stuck having that whine-itis for one girl that, look, you could be a God-fearing guy. You could be all about, your wife and all, if she's your wife. See, I feel like a lot of guys don't draw that line, like, she clearly is not interested in the things that you're interested in when it comes to the religious aspect of it. You're ready to settle down. You're ready to have something serious. And I'm pretty sure he's moved on. And it's okay. None of us are perfect. We all have taken L's as guys, because of relationship. But I feel like at some point in that time frame she was talking, this was a bunch of years that went by. At this time, why are you still even trying to chase this woman? Like, she clearly, like, the learning lesson from the guys on this, I'm pretty sure the guys already know. I don't even need to say it really. But I'm still going to say it because, but when a chick operates this way, you let her run free. Let the coochie breathe, bro. Let it run. Let it run free. Like, don't try to like put reins on it and try to like convince them why they should be with you. If you have to convince a woman why she should be with you, you're already losing. You're already losing. Why you gotta convince her? Like, she herself. It's not what I say, like I like to say about Uncle Sam, we want you or whatever. It's like not what Uncle Sam can do for you, what you can do for Uncle Sam. You come to serve, not what they can serve you. And they should have that mentality. It's just like, what you have the situation. Are we here to serve each other? What are you here to be on my team so we can go about our business and continue to elevate in the world? If she's not on that game plan with you, like my mother used to say, if she ain't on your team, kick her off the ship. And I feel like a lot of guys just be giving chances to people like this that, I don't see why he was still talking to her for years. Like, I feel like once the breakup happened at 18, that should have been the end of it all. But, I'm less forgiving when it comes to that. But I guess some guys are more forgiving.
I said, I see when they're young, like 18, 19, I give them a little bit of leeway because that was their first relationship.
Nah, I'd have cut her ass off.
I mean, yeah, but these type of things when they're young, I'm more. I have more leeway towards.
Everybody don't have that strong mentality when they're young. Some people are just more open. I was a little bit more forgiving when I was like really, really young, but as I got to like high school, I'm like, nah. Once you show me some behavior like this, I can't trust you. Like, yeah, I'll forgive you, but then who's to say you won't stab me again? And that's exactly what she did. They started talking again. 22 comes, boom. Nah, I'm good on that. I ain't trying to hear none of that crap you talking about. And then now you in the situation you in. So I just feel like, once that energy is given, like I felt like there was already signs that he should have followed. But either way, it's a blessing on his part. He didn't have to go through the pain of having to like marry her and getting her pregnant, and then now he's on child support, and then now she wants to, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing on his part as well. But for future reference on guys, and like any chick you have to try this hard to try and convince, taking years, bro, I'm sorry, it only takes one bad thing to happen just to offset all the work you had put in. This is not like building a business. This is another human being we're talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Anything else I gotta say on that?
Yeah, but you know, you pretty much summed up everything that I was thinking about. You know, I just, like you said, I just like how, you know, she was a bit more transparent, and you know, just, it seems like she regretted her decision and it felt sincere. But you know, this is like a common reoccurring theme, how, you know, girls will have a guy that's good for them, that have their best interest for them, but you know, they don't really value it, and looking at somebody else, or want to be part, you know, of the crowd, and end up doing mistakes like this. And then it doesn't even progress them. It sets them way back where they were before. And now they have to go back and trying to like recuperate, and like at least try to reverse it. But some people, they just go downhill after that.
Yeah, it's not easy to fight an uphill battle like that. You know, setting yourself back so far that at this point it's like it's gonna take a lot of work, but it's gonna take, like, you're on pins and needles at this point. Like, now you don't got time to lose. Now you got responsibilities, you know. So
It's now, since you were single mother, now you could be forced to work some hours, a lot.
generational wealth gone.
You're gonna be forced to work a lot. You know, you might have to force to cough out a lot of money or certain things. You probably have to ask for extra help.
But one thing I want to say is that I feel like, you know, in our community, especially here in the States, like, we're not taught to value family at a young age. Like, oh, church is boring. Why you want to go to church for? Go do this, go do that. Let's go have fun. Like they said, loving the world, you know, like being distracted by all these other things. And it's our community, especially, we're not, as time has progressed, I feel like we're not taught to appreciate family the same way. Like the way they used to be in the old days. Like, we're not taught today how to appreciate those religion and having those solid foundations in your life to keep you stable.
You know, America, I mean, just the way it's just set up, you know, they just train people just to be individualistic to the point where motherfuckers wants to leave the house by 18. You can buy the house by 18 and fend for themselves. Like, you know, you're gonna take a whole bunch of L's when you do that.
Be praying,
and especially when they do it, they don't even show you how to even start. They just put you out there.
Yeah, because most people don't have that blessing, you know, those father figures or anything to teach them. That's all I got on there.
Yep. So, if you guys have any comments you want to say about it, please let us know in the comment section down below. So once again, we appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you guys have any recommendations or feedback, hit us up in our email or our social media down below. And we'll see you guys in the next video.